This is Danielle, the teach or Coach Danny D. I'm here in New Orleans, and I'm excited to be here tonight with you guys as well.
Awesome, awesome. Miss Tiffany.
Oh, hi. I'm acting like I ain't here, huh? I'm Tiffany McKinney. I am from Detroit, the owner of Balloon Balloon Company here in Metro Detroit, and also the creator of Pricing for Profit, where I teach pricing strategy to small business owners.
Awesome. We are happy to have you, of course. Excellent. Sharon. Hey, y'all. Just come off mute real quick. Say hello. Tell us where you are and where you're calling from, so we know who all we got on the call before we get started. And y'all know how we do, especially Sharon and Essence. You know, we show our faces, but I mean, I'm just saying. You know, we want to see our beautiful faces. If time permits. You know, we don't care about bonnets or nothing like that. So y'all turn them cameras on.
Hey, Essence, that beautiful smile.
Yeah.
Right, right. And that nice press out, girl.
Okay.
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 Flip, flip.
Hey y'all.
Hey,
Hey.
Essence, where
Essence.
you calling from? Where you at? Where you located?
Huntsville, Alabama.
Okay. How far is that from Birmingham?
Oh my goodness, an hour and a half. I should be there.
Okay. We got Miss Lori on the call. She just started doing balloons last year,
Oh,
and she's in Birmingham. So that might be a good connect collaboration. You never know
Yeah.
come out of that meet and greet.
Absolutely.
So, Lori, make sure you follow Essence.
What is it
Lori, what's the
again?
name of your business?
The balloon nest.
Oh, okay. The
Yeah,
balloon
and
nest
yours
with that
again
those
is.
beautiful locks.
Oh, thank you, thank you. And what's the name of your business again? I'm sorry.
And Detroit is Balloon Balloon Company. I can
Okay.
spell it. I'll put it in the chat.
Okay, thank you.
So you
Thank
can
you.
spell it correctly.
So I see Chances entered the room. I think we got Alabama coming strong tonight.
I'm here, girlfriend.
So we got Essence on here, Miss Lori. Miss Lori is in Montgomery,
Birmingham.
Birmingham,
Birmingham.
Birmingham. Okay. So
Well,
we
really
got we
Pleasant
got a
Grove,
little
but I'm like 20
Alabama
minutes from Birmingham.
situation going on tonight.
Where chances at?
I'm right here, girl. I'm trying to get this camera on.
No, I mean, get that camera on. But where
Mhm.
you
Mhm.
in
Mhm.
She's in
What
Huntsville, I
part of
believe.
Alabama?
Yeah,
Cheers,
I'm in
Mr.
Huntsville.
President.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, get them cameras on, y'all. We're gonna give them one more minute, and we are gonna get started for the night, so y'all can get some stuff and get some notes and start to take some action. Got it. Alrighty. Coach Dan, I'm ready to start, see the screen unless my computer might be just going slow. Okay.
All right, you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it. And then we can just go ahead and jump to well, I'll let them know. Okay, y'all. So tonight we are doing just a quick free live. Me and my besties are on a information bliss. So we just want to give y'all some information that you can use and execute in your business right away. If you know any of the ladies that are putting on this event, you know we are all about execution. We don't need the fluff, we don't need all the other stuff. We want to give you tips and tricks that you can implement right away to start making money. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Sheila Fluker. I am the co-owner of the Balloon Squad here in several different places. But so I am retail. What we do is operate retail stores. I also have a warehouse here in Charlotte that we usually work out of and hold all of our inventory and stuff like that. But that's kind of like not even my daytime job anymore because I have found leaks and things like that in my business to where I've been able to build my business to where I don't really work in it. I mostly work on it. So now I am a luxury retreat host helping women grow and scale their businesses to six figures and beyond. And it's called the Mind of My Own Damn Business Retreat or Business Bestie Retreat. So that's kind of my day job now. But and of course, a conference host with my besties, my friends, my girls. This is something that we love to do in sharing information. If you were there last year, you already know how we do. So this is not a surprise to you. If you were not in the building, we'll talk about getting you in the building at the end of this live. Next slide, please. Okay, I'm not gonna say I have ADHD or nothing like that. I'm just a busybody. So I like to move, I like to interact. Like I feed off of people interacting with me. So when I ask you something, I ask that you put in the chat, put your thumbs up, like, comment, share, whatever the case may be. I just ask you to participate because I was just telling the ladies, I have had my 9-month-old grandson since Wednesday, and I am really sleepy. So yeah, this is it's waking me up. All right. So just make sure y'all interact. If you can, please hold all of your questions to the end or put it in the chat, and then we'll come back to the questions if you have any questions about anything. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is what this live is about is talking about where them dollars at, right? And when I say where them dollars at, we want to identify different things in your business, different leaks in your business, right? And I call this the cash audit. So for now, I want you to put a 1 in the chat if your problem is making money, and I want you to put a 2 in the chat if your problem is keeping the money. And let me see so I can see the chat. Okay. So y'all interact with me. Come on, give me some 1s and 2s. Okay, Miss McQuest said keeping the money. Who else we got? Okay, both. Sharon said 1, making the money. We got both from Chances. And you ain't gotta be shy. This is always, anytime you see these faces, this is a no judgment zone. We are not gonna laugh, cry, whatever the case may be. This is a no judgment zone, all right? So don't be shutting down your businesses tonight because you got saying both, right? Because it's different ways to tackle these things, right? So what we do is we call this the cash audit. Next slide, please. Next slide, please, Coach Danny. All right. So the cash audit is cost, add-ons, services, and hours. And that's pretty much how I break down everything in my business, how we've been able to grow a successful business and keep money in our business instead of money going out, right? A lot of people that don't know, back in 2018, I was in the military. I got hurt and ended up having to do a medical discharge, and I had planned for retirement. I was a few months short of retiring, and I just didn't get the retirement, right? So they end up having to just do a medical discharge. I think I was like 6 months shy of getting like a paying retirement every month for the rest of my life. So not only, and I had never had a job before, so not only did that put me into a state of depression, anxiety, and PTSD, it also cut my income in half in my household, right? I was military full time, making money. My husband had a government job. So we're making all of this money, and now you're saying my money is cut in half. So not only did I go through all of these things, depression, anxiety, and PTSD, I also had to file bankruptcy. So a lot of people always say, like, man, you're so good with money. You think this out and you plan for this. Well, there's a reason behind it, right? So and that's another thing I want to say, like, don't always count somebody else's story or wish you were like someone, or because you're seeing their chapter 10 when you don't know what's going on in chapter 1, right? Because when we filed bankruptcy, you could not tell me I was not going to be able to get my life back together. So I really started to hone in on finances and what was going out and what it was costing us, right? And then I was able to do the same thing in my business, to grow it exponentially. I think that's the right word. Sometimes I say words, I don't know if it's the right thing for them, but it feels right to me. So if y'all know what I'm trying to say, then y'all know what I'm trying to say. But I feel
That's
like
the right word, Sheila. That was the right word.
I just really felt like that fits. Um, okay, right. So the first thing we're going to talk about, and we might not get through all of it tonight, but we're going to get as far as we can get, right? So the first thing we're going to talk about is cost. What is your business costing you? So cost is going to be everything that is going out, like money that's going out, right? This could be discounts, this could be freebies, this could be waiving delivery fees, extra, what you call it? You know how we like to do. We want to do like something extra, giving a price cut or giving a discount. Unused software, duplicating tools, excessive inventory, and I know some of us are guilty of that. Excessive inventory, emotional purchases. Like when you don't plan for your business, sometimes we buy things emotionally or because it's the trend. It looks good. Everybody is saying, get these marquee letters with these lights. And I'm not saying that this is that thing, but I'm just giving an example. Oh, let's get these marquee letters with this light, make this $10,000 investment. And then here we are, we don't make the investment back. We don't get our return on investment because they look pretty. We got them in our warehouse now. We never came up with a marketing strategy. We never said how long it was going to take us to get the money back. We never created a package around these marquee letters to let our clients know that we have them, to be able to, offer them this new thing that we have, right? So make sure you are planning for all purchases. Which one of these things are you guys guilty of? Type it in the chat. Like, are you guilty of over purchasing inventory? Are you guilty of emotional purchases? Are you guilty of signing up for memberships and stuff and just letting it sit? Are you not using software that you're paying for? Okay, Chances said over purchasing inventory. Ms. Marquette said emotional purchases. So all of these things matter in your business. Essence said overhead and spending, especially on trips. Essence, I feel you on that one. But listen, when I say I budget everything, I budget everything. So it's very important to sit down and do a financial outline of your business, as far as like where you want to be, what you want to do, where you want to go, what equipment do you need this year, how much does it cost, how much is it going to be with shipping, all the things. So you want to make sure you are keeping up with your costs and kind of cut the money that's going out. That alone, reevaluating the different things that's going out can save you, depending on how much you spend monthly. But you can easily put another $5,000 back in your business, depending on where you are in business. But you should be able to put $5,000 back in your business just from that alone. Like auditing every quarter, I'm calling my insurance company, I'm calling my credit card processors. Like I'm renegotiating all the things every quarter. Like the people got to just get tired of me. I don't care, right? So make sure you are evaluating your costs and everything that's going out. And like I said, we're going to use this is the cash method that I go by. So cost is going to be the money that's going out. The next thing, the A, next slide, please. The A is going to be your add-ons. So add-ons is going to be money that's left behind, right? Some of you don't need new clients. You just need to increase the value of the people that have already said yes. So they have already trusted you. They have already decided that they're going to give you their money. So now we want to be able to say, okay, let's add on a delivery fee. Let's add on a rush fee. Let's do an upgrade because we have packages. Let's charge them for additional, if you're not already, charge them for setup. Let me add on breakdown, right? So you hire a freelancer to maybe go out and do the breakdown. You charge the client $125, give the freelancer 25, and then you keep the 100, right? So it's other ways that we can add on different services that can put more money back into our business. Are there anything that you all are working on now? How are you putting money back in your business now? Or if you are even doing it, if you're putting more money back in, scratch that. If you're putting more money back in your business, if you're doing add-ons, type a 1 in the chat. If you're not doing add-ons and you should be, type a 2 in the chat. Let's see where everybody is. Okay, so we got some 1s, we got some 2s. Okay, so it is definitely things out there that can be done to add money back into this business, your business, to make the purchases easier, faster, and more premium, right? So think about, what can I add on to my business to increase my revenue? What can I give my clients that I already service to make my to increase my value, right? That might be a subscription service. That might be, if you did a grand opening, that might be adding on the subscription service so that you can pretty much oh, sorry, y'all. So that you can, service them every month, even if that's $300, right? That $300 adds up. That might be every week. We have a DSW we do down here. They get like 50 latex balloons every week, every single Friday. And I want to say it's like $270 or something like that, but that adds up, right? So just think about those things that you can add on in your business. Next slide. Okay, services. So, services, the S in cash is the services. Um, Sometimes we find ourselves busy, but we're not profitable. And so it does not always, just because you're always busy doesn't always mean that you're profitable. Okay. So I know when we first started out in the business, I had a venue and we were doing tables and chairs and centerpieces and arches and columns. And then we were cleaning up the room and setting up the room and flipping the room. And when I say we stayed booked, like it came with the venue, it came with everything. We stayed booked, but we were like extremely tired. When I went back to look at the numbers as far as, okay, what does this actually mean? It wasn't doing well. We just were booked and busy, but not paid and profitable. And there is a difference, right? So make sure on your busy things, it's not just busy. Make sure you are being profitable. So that might mean coming up with a package that you can do faster or that costs you less, or any type of service that you can do to kind of pile on and get it out faster. And I absolutely love services that you can duplicate or teach someone to do. Because at the end of the day, we want to walk away from these businesses by either selling them or passing them down, right? If you're selling them, it has to show a profit on paper. So you need to be able to sell a profit, which means you need to sell a system, a process, what you're doing. If you're passing it down, you don't want to pass down a headache to your kids or your grandchildren, and they feel indebted to you because you put your heart and soul in this business, but it's drowning, right? So we don't want to pass down headaches. We want to pass down wealth. We want to pass down things that and even work ethic, obviously, right? We want to pass down things so our kids and our grandchildren, our great great grandchildren can take this work ethic, can take this business. They can sell it if they want. They can get money from it. They can invest in real estate. They can do other things that makes them money, right? So it's not about us. It's about the future. It's about our legacy. So come up with a service that is kind of cut in half as far as like what all it takes to get those things out, right? Right. Next slide. This is our last slide, the H, which is the hours. Listen, y'all, I cannot say this enough. Doing everything on your own will hurt your business. You can only do so many things. And sometimes it's like, I don't want people to steal from me. I don't want people to, use my recipes. I don't want people to steal my clients. That's why you do things and put things in place that protect you, that protect your business so that you're not overwhelming yourself. Because I know probably half of y'all are doing things that you don't have to do. You just do it because you think you should be doing it. When really you could be working on something else, right? Like I just told y'all, I've been at home since Wednesday. I have not seen, not now shop. Okay, not none of them. I have not seen a shop because mostly everything that I do, I can do from home. So I've had my grandson and I've just been working from home, right? But business has not stopped, production has not stopped, deliveries have not stopped, answering the phones have not stopped. Like none of these things stop because I have invested or we have invested money to hire staff to be able to continue to keep things going on, right? So don't get so caught up in like in bringing on a team because you don't want people to take from you. Growing your team can grow your income, okay? So don't be afraid of that. Make sure you open up and grow your team and find you some good people. And I know sometimes you say, it's hard to get people to work and nobody wants to stay on and they don't want money. But some of y'all hard to work for. some of y'all got these folks working in chaos and think they're supposed to read your mind, and they don't know what to do because you haven't gave them the proper instructions, but then you think they're lazy. All right, now we might have a few little CEO problems. It's not always the employees, and I have been there too, so I get it. But make sure when we're hiring people, you bring them on for a specific job, a specific task that they are responsible for, and give them the right way to do it, right? So in order to be leaders, we have to make sure we lead from the front, and you have to lay out the playing field on what it is that they should be doing. Okay, next slide. Okay, so essentially what we want you to do is find the leaks in your business and not um fixing the leak is not fixing your whole business. This is just a process, right? So you find the leak, now you have awareness, and then you want to fix the leak. Fixing the leak can help with your pricing, your systems, your money management, and then you want to grow your business because now we have more money back into our business that we're saving, and a system and things planned out. Now we can invest more in marketing, now we can invest more in a salesperson. Now you can sit down and execute because you got people doing the busy work, right? I always tell my clients, like, you should not be doing minimum wage tasks. Like, it's no way I'm about to blow up balloons. And I'm not saying for those of you that work solo, but it's no way I'm about to be blowing up balloons and I have a team. Like, what am I paying you for? Because every time I blow up a balloon, I'm losing money because I'm good at sales. I'm good at finding leads. I'm good at networking, getting out to events. So if I'm blowing up balloons, I'm essentially costing my company money, right? So you as a CEO, I want you all to walk in that CEO role. And that's exactly what we're going to do more of at Inflate Your Income. We're going to teach you all of these things, how to put these systems in place. You're going to walk away with a proven strategy on how to get things done, how to execute, and then most of all, some people that get it. Like, people are going to be in the room that actually get what you're going through. Okay. Next slide. Okay, so like I was saying earlier, stop collecting information and build your income. So join us at the Inflate Your Income conference. We are here to help you strengthen your pricing. We have my business bestie. She's the pricing strategist, right? We want to increase your customer value. We have Coach Danny D. She's like the workflow, client experience, all things that we have so many things, y'all, on why you should be here in this room, right? The investment that you need to pay to be in the room is nothing compared to what you will walk away with. If you go and implement the strategies that we're going to teach you at this conference, you can make that investment back that month. I promise you that. Like, I promise you that. And I don't put my guarantee behind a lot of things, but I can promise you, you will walk away with that investment back if you implement what you learn in the conference. Next slide. So I am going to get your questions, but first I want to make sure this is an all week long blitz, right? So tomorrow, if you are having pricing issues, if you are concerned about some things that you're doing, if you want to talk about that cost, that C in that cash audit, right? Get online tomorrow. Register for the class tomorrow. My bestie Tiffany is going to be teaching on pricing like you mean it. So many things that class is going to be jam packed with so many nuggets, things that you can walk away with and implement, of course. And then we have Adrian is going to be talking about the the fall advantage to increase perceived value. If you have not seen Adrian's work, go to her page. This title will speak for itself. She is the foil queen, and I'm telling you, the amazing designs that she does is like breathtaking. People want to run and throw their checks at her for the things that she designs, right? So make sure you jump on that one. And then the 31st, of course, we got my other, these are all my business bestie, but this is also my workflow coach, my bounce ideas around off of a friend. She's going to talk about attracting your dream client. So all the things that gives you that outer look on what is going to make people flock to you and be attracted to you, because sometimes we look for, you know, that analogy, how they say, like, one bottle of water is the same bottle of water, but at the grocery store it's $1, on the street it's $2, at the airport it's $3, and at the nightclub it's $5. That's what we're doing. So Coach Danny D is going to teach you how to attract the right clients, right? The dream client. She's going to put y'all in the airport. We getting the $5 bottles of water, okay? And then Monday, last but not least, we have our business bestie, Miss Pauline. She's going to talk about, are you maximizing your LLC? Because like I said, one of the things that we want to make sure we implement is the business side of things. You can do the most amazing balloons, or if we have other people that's not balloons on the call, you can be the best in your industry. But if you're not running the business correctly, you will be out of business, excuse me, in no time. So she's going to talk about maximizing your LLC and all the things that come with that. Okay, they said the airport $6. The water in the airport $6. So that's what I'm talking about. Let's get this $6 bottle of water. 10. I don't care. Just we want premium over here. Let me take that back. Cause see, I don't do premium. I'm more like a what you call it? I'm more like the $2 bottle of water, but I produce a lot of cases, right? So like find your spot and get in it, okay? Because with that being said, like I don't offer nothing but if you come to me, your stuff gonna look like somebody's from last week. I know that, you know that that's just what it is. But you don't have to be that way. If you want to do custom, go custom. Just kind of figure yourself out. Again, that's going to be one of the things that we talk about at the conference. But that is it. We will take your questions if you have any questions. Coach Danny, do they need to come off mute or did they type any questions in the chat for you?
I like I was running the slideshow, so I wasn't really watching the
Oh, okay.
chat. But so if y'all do have questions, if y'all could come off of mute. But before that, Sheila, you had one more slide, which was the just saying about the summit and the discount that we're offering right now. So I'm gonna put that one up and then I'm gonna put the information in the chat real quick.
Okay. Okay, so y'all, we still have our Independence Day sale going on. The full price for the conference is $12.97. But you can still save $400 making it, and make sure you use the code freedom at checkout. This is over August the 4th, right? So 897, and like I said, I promise you will walk away with being able to make that investment back. So only 897. We still have a payment plan. We have afterpay, we have Klarna, we have Affirm. We have all the things. Whatever we need to do to get you in the room, we can get you in the room. Even if you have it and you want to apply with the Karma and Afterpay and all that stuff, use that so you can manage your cash flow better, right? Or you might have planned for a conference this year and you have money set aside. Like this needs to be on the list of things. Like there's so many conferences going on, pretty and cute, and you going and hanging out and having fun, and that's all good. But you have to learn to grow your business. You have to invest in the business side of things. You have to do CEO behavior. Okay. A lot of people running around here talking about they're a boss, but ain't nobody doing CEO behavior. Ain't nobody doing boss moves. Ain't nobody investing in the things that they need to be investing in. Right. So the quickest way to get you to the next place is to invest in things that further your education and getting that information from people that are actually doing it, right? It's nobody at this conference that's on the panel that's hosting or teaching a class that you can't go and check our receipts. Like, we don't care. We are open book, right? So stop investing in things where just invest in the conference, okay? So we hope to see you there. 897 until August the 4th. Make sure you put in the code freedom, because if not, it's still gonna try to charge you the $12.97. And then we have like some VIP options if you want to upgrade and have like a night of VIP, kind of like some hot seat stuff going on. So that's also available. I don't remember the price of that, but once you go through the process, it'll tell you everything. So if that is it, because we want to make sure we keep at least kind of close with the time, we'll come off of mute. If you have any questions, take like 2 or 3 questions, so we can make sure we get out here maybe like 7:40, so like 7 minutes or so. If anybody has any questions, I will answer them to the best of my ability. I hope I wasn't talking too fast. Did y'all enjoy the class? If you enjoyed it, if you got something out of the class, type a 1 in the chat. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I hope that these are some things that you all can go and implement type a one, not type a one, but type something in the chat that you learned. Like, what's your, yeah, Coach Danny said it. What is your one takeaway from tonight? Let us know what you're going to be taking away and implementing or looking at. And while we're waiting on some responses, as far as your takeaway goes, if anybody has any questions, just come off mute so we can get it answered for you. Marquette says she is going to use the add-ons to bring more revenue into her business. Congratulations. Essence said work on add-ons. Congratulations. Chances said the cash audit with services. Lori is going to build a team and not try to do everything herself. That's a big one. Okay, okay. So you all are y'all get it, right? If you want to go more in detail, on the audit, something that you can actually walk away with, so we can look through your business, kind of see what you got going on. Join us at the conference. You will not be disappointed. And just come and meet some new people. Come and learn some new things, and come and inflate your income and your business. If we don't have any questions, we will see you all tomorrow night. Don't forget to register for Miss Tiffany's class. It's going to be amazing and pricing. So pretty much, y'all need to just block out the time to be online all week at 7 p.m. And then Monday, so that y'all can get all these jewels and these nuggets that we usually charge people for. So come on and join us, and thank y'all for coming in tonight. We will see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Just